We gotta wait there until you're ready for roadsides. Yeah, it's Drew. Hey, Drew.
Nick, let's go.
All right.
I'm just trying to get home.
Yeah. Well, she's smelling alcohol on her, so just check to make sure that she's safe to drive.
Okay.
But you doing all right?
Just trying to get home.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, we were literally just trying to get home. That's all. If there's any way to park a car, just walk home.
Well, let's make sure that she's okay
I know,
first, and then yeah.
I get it.
And then
this is
we can give you a ride back, and just depending. So, but
okay.
either way, I mean, if she's smelling alcohol on her, I just want to make sure that she's safe and good to go. So, did she have a lot to drink, or?
We were at my house. We literally just went down.
Sure.
She's got a dog.
Okay.
Her place. I'm sorry, man. It's kind of a fucked up deal. This is actually a bad deal, man. I'm sorry.
Well, let's just make sure.
Before we get okay. Are you going to get care of a doctor does? Or you want to do you have a history of traumatic brain injury? I've had two. How long ago was the last? Let's see. I'm not sure. Almost. Oh, it's quite a while ago. Do you have any lasting effects from that? You can tell. Not that I can tell. Okay. Okay.
There's a lot of say 415s on
Do you
roadsides.
wear glasses or contacts? Yeah, I can. Should I get my contacts or something?
Well, I mean, if she's under, then she's under, and
Just probably
just make sure. So,
Do you have any form of license?
but
If you don't know
yeah,
what I'm
it's
talking about,
kind of puts us in a little tight position for sure.
Yeah.
So,
back, hips, knees,
but
ankles.
we'll
It's
check.
literally like
No,
park the car.
anything that would affect your ability to stand on
My
your feet.
house is 10 blocks away.
Yeah, I understand that,
It was.
but it's I can't
I know.
treat people differently. I guess
I get it.
so.
What I want you to do is
This one's
follow my
gonna
little
be
red light with your eyes open,
really
you don't
tough.
move your head, you understand?
Well, let's see what happens, and like I say, we'll see how if she does
Heel
well.
toe shuffle was my suggestion.
Yeah,
Heel toe shuffle.
walk down.
Yeah, let's just walk this one up.
Yeah, it's typically the best. So yeah, but we'll see. I say Officer Seagal is good with back and forth, but making sure if people are good or safe to drive. But.
It's not about driving at this point.
Yeah, well, we gotta make sure.
Blow this car up and
Yeah.
just do the heel toe shuffle home. Pretty close.
Yeah. That's probably for the best, but
Yeah,
either way.
I get it.
We're just gonna go up now, okay?
You guys watch the game at all? I guess it's still playing right now, right? Is the Chiefs playing?
I actually did not watch the game.
It's gonna put you
It's kind of cold.
Yeah.
Last game home. It was
This playoffs.
Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is I get you to face my brother's car here. And I want you to take your stop right foot. Take your right foot, place it for your left foot. Face that way for me.
I'm a little bit
I want you to oh, sorry.
off
There you go.
balance
Yeah.
at the moment.
We gotta have enough room.
That's understandable.
That's okay, so I want you to take your left foot, your right foot, place it for your left foot.
We'll get it figured out.
Go ahead and stay in that position with your
Yeah,
arms
it's not
exercised
really
until I tell you to do something else, okay? Alright, what I want you to do is take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps along a straight line. do a charm, which I'll demonstrate, and take 9 heel-toe steps back.
Well, I mean,
It's gonna look like this.
you know, the important thing too is we're keeping the streets safe. We don't want to get in a wreck or anything like that, right? So.
Step, I want you to take a seat. Switch into the front foot. 1, 2, 3, and on to 9. Okay, I'm doing 3 for demonstration purposes. You're going to do 9. I want you to look down at your toe. Don't start yet. I want you to look down at your feet. Count out loud enough for me to hear. Both arms to
Well,
the sides.
it's
And do not stop.
part of doing business, I guess. You know, it's
Understand
kind of
all
hard.
those instructions? Yeah, it's not for That's okay. Any portion of those in therapy. Actually, if you want, you can use this one.
Yeah, well,
Like you hope for better outcomes for
So you understand?
I agree.
the people you lead.
Okay, you can begin when you are ready.
I mean, unfortunately, like I've been doing it for a long time, and there's been some sticky situations, I guess, that I've been put in.
Yeah.
Is this her car?
I'm literally just heading back to my house.
Sure.
Just she
Face me. So next thing I want you to do,
I'm so sorry.
I'm going to demonstrate it, and you can do it, okay?
I am
I
so
want you to
sorry.
pick a foot, either foot, doesn't
And
matter
if
which
need
foot.
be, I can give you a ride back up to the
6
house.
inches
So
off the ground, keeping your foot parallel to the ground. You
it'd
know,
be too big a
parallel
deal.
means-
If you need a courtesy
I
ride.
totally understand.
No,
that.
it's
You
actually
don't have to do it yet,
more
okay?
of
I'll
a
tell you when,
pride
I'll tell
thing.
you when you need to do it.
I hear ya.
like to demonstrate it, so you know exactly what I'm asking, okay? So that means don't point your toe, and don't pull your toe up, okay? So I want you to keep your foot parallel to the ground. I want you to look down at your toe and count out loud in the following manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Right? So look down at your feet, your toe, count out loud, loud enough for me to hear. Keep both arms down at your sides and keep both legs straight.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1015, 14, 15,
Is that it?
2016,
This is the last maneuver.
Did you already see it?
And
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, okay? I believe that you're right.
She can't. Can I get her out of jail?
What's going to happen now?
yeah, there'll be a bond.
Can I just walk over there right now?
You can walk over, but it's going to be a little bit of time.
So, by
So,
driving in the state of Colorado,
She's going to have a right to a test, either a blood or breath test. And then after that, then depending if she takes a breath test, depending on her level, if it's over 0.05, then she'll get booked in.
So your choices are we can go just with the road
So
here to the
if there's no
jail,
priors,
So what can I do to make this thing as expedient as possible?
so if there's no priors, it'd be $1,000.
files of your blood, and that'll get sent off to CBI.
So all you have to do is, like in a couple hours or so, she'll be, like it's going to take a little bit of time. But I could give you the number to the jail, and you can call them and see when she can bond out.
You try
But
to refuse testing?
What's the fastest way
I
to
don't know what's the
get her
best
out?
option.
Well, unfortunately, you have to make that option for that decision.
So
You can refuse.
it depends on which test she's going to choose, whether a blood test or a breath test, or refuse. So,
Look, so if you refuse testing, your
But
driver's
we'll
license
see.
may be revoked. You may be required to have a breath testing device in your car for at least 2 years. You may be required to have DUI treatment for 8 months to get your license.
There's nothing you can do right now.
I mean, I can't treat anybody differently.
No, I get it.
So,
But I do need a decision.
There's nothing. There's nothing to.
We can
I
go
mean,
to the jail and
as soon as there's preponderance of the evidence that somebody's been operating a motor vehicle and been drinking, then kind of have to invoke the Colorado Express consent, which is one test or the other, basically. Blood test or breath test.
What would I recommend to her right now if I was your friend?
I can't give you advice. It gets
I
tricky,
honestly
but
don't know either. I don't know.
all I can say is, you know, if you refuse testing, the punishment is usually stricter when it comes to your driver's license because it tries to discourage people from refusing.
You need to thwart her right now before she gets into custody.
You know, I mean, she's gonna have to make a choice,
Your
but
friend,
I can't.
your friend, like, what can I do?
Right, but I can't influence it at all, just based on my position. You know, I can't say like one test is better than another one. We could say what happens, you know, depending, like if she takes a blood test, she has to go down to the hospital. She takes a breath test, go down to the detention center, and you know what the test is right away. And if you refuse, it's like automatic. You lose your license for like I think a year. I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's.
Okay.
But it's longer
So-
than like 9 months.
So what can I do right now to help her to where I'm at?
Just it's gonna be her choice, but yeah. But she'll have to make a decision.
Seriously, it was like, just go get a
Right.
dog and go to my house. Like,
Right.
it's not.
I hear you, but you know we still have to
Alright.
do the job. So
What was the stop for?
I don't know. I'd have to ask Officer Segala.
Wearing a sign? Or
I'd have to ask her.
can we do that?
It'll come out, but
sorry,
I don't know what the stop is, but I trust her, and I trust that she makes good stops. So
Do you realize that my life's been really
I hear that it's gonna be rough, but
yeah, just
I still have to do my job, you know.
I get it.
I'm not sure. My
If he's
wallet.
sober, we could probably release it to him. If
Yeah.
not, we could park it in the parking lot here and lock it secure.
Probably not.
How do I handle this with the car?
So the vehicle can be parked here,
We'll grab all that
Can we,
for you.
can we move it?
and I'll move it. So because if you've been drinking, I don't want you operating a motor vehicle too,
Oh, no.
unless if you're under the limit. So like we have like a PBT you could blow in, and if you're under 0.05, then but it becomes a huge liability issue for like you can drive it and then you're over 0.05, then it puts us in a bad spot. So.
They'll draw 2 vials of your blood. We'll send it off to the CBI lab. They'll send us results back in a couple months.
Did you choose a test?
I don't know what's the best.
So did she explain that you basically have 3 choices? So a blood test, it gets sent off. We won't know until like a month, maybe.
I think they're 3 to 4 months right now.
Yeah, CBI's been pushed off. But either way, that's down the line. Breath test, you'll know tonight. And then a refusal. Typically, the DMV has a higher punishment for a refusal to kind of discourage people from doing that. So as she explained on the express consent, it's you can have your license revoked up to a year for your first offense.
I just don't know my keys. Are my keys in the car?
Can I get a moment?
Yeah, you can talk to her. But I mean,
Just trying to understand what we're doing.
sure, that's fine.
I don't know where my keys are. Are they in the car? I don't know where my car. My car
Can we
keys
go over
are.
here?
I
Just
just don't know where my car keys are.
yeah, just for a second. But it's like,
I'm trying to find out what to do.
yeah, that's
I
fine.
don't know where my car keys are.
Far good.
Got a party out of the local judge. It's going to be in Olive Inn and Olive Color for exhibition. They advised that they were on the phone with 911 because they were being followed. I believe that was over in Fremont County. They lost connection. They are now in Salida, advising that they would like an officer to come over and speak with them. They don't see a vehicle that was following. anymore because you're going to somebody.
Okay. I'll head over there in just a sec.
But
Dude, I can't do this. I will lose my whole life. What did you do us? What are you saying? What did I do? Like, come on. So that's the question. Is it or breathalyzer? I don't know. I can't do this. I can't do this. My keys are. Oh my god, my car is right there. Dude, I can use my glasses. I lose everything I've ever done. Yes, I will.
All right, so
I'm never gonna lawyer.
we have to make a decision here because I have another call that's pending that I have to go to.
If you want to go next,
So-
that's fine.
Well, no, I'm not going to go until she's headed off with Officer Segala. So, but all I'm saying is, you have to make a decision.
What's her decision to make?
She
I-
can take a breath
right,
test, a blood
it's a-
test, or refuse.
Right, that's it.
Those are the three choices.
So, it's just one of the three.
Just a second.
But
What she should do.
I can't say what she should do or not.
Give me something, man. Like just.
All I'm saying is that the consequences for refusing are greater than taking one of the tests. That's just the way they built it in.
Okay,
For
so-
DMV.
So right
The
now,
criminal case, typically we see, and I can't speak for the judges and I can't speak for the courts or prosecutors or anything, but typically on a first offense, that usually gets deferred down to like a DWAI. But that's typically what we see, and I can't say that's what happens because I can't speak
what
for
do I
them.
need to do right now?
She just has to make a decision.
I mean,
That has to.
you gotta make.
She's going to make a decision, otherwise we're going to count it as a refusal, and then that's it. But I can't sway a decision.
So
I can't.
What is gonna keep her out of custody tonight? What's gonna keep her out of anything tonight?
It depends. The only thing I would keep her out of custody tonight is if she blows on a PBT, or not a PBT, on the test, on the toxilizer, and it's under 0.05. But other than that, everything else, a refusal, you still go to jail. A blood test, you still go to jail. If it's under 0.05, then we can take her right back home. But that's the only thing that we have right now.
So if I was to advise her on something, what should I advise her?
I can't give you that, Drew. I can't give advice though. That's part of my, like, I would get in serious trouble if I
get
give advice.
But you can understand why I'm asking the question.
Sure. I hear you as a friend, and you want to help her out and give her the best advice. Best advice is just to make a decision. Otherwise, it's just going to be counted as a refusal. So, I know it's shitty, but there's court and all that kind of stuff, and they're, like I say, typically it's a deferral with DWAI. Typically, I can't speak for them though, because I'm not the prosecutor. So.
So again, three options.
All right, so blood,
Custody,
breath, or refusal.
and refusal is automatic jail.
All right, refusal is still counted as a DUI.
Breath
It's
is-
just, that's the criminal part. The civil part is the driving action, like driver's license. That is more serious offense than taking a test. Because the driver's license is the privilege, they'll revoke it for longer if you refuse. That's just the way it's built in.
So if she did a breath or a road,
Blood or breath, if she's over the limit, it's typically 9 months of revocation, and then after 1 month, you can get interlock device. And that's only on the driver's license part. I can't speak for what happens at the courts. So,
at the courts here, interlock or breath test or blood test. How do they? What's the outcome typically?
typically with the courts is the first offense is a deferral on the criminal action and with the DWAI, which is a lower charge than DUI, typically. But like I say, I don't want that to influence anything. I just want to say that's typically what we see under the courts.
So typically there's a interlock and
right, but that's the DOR thing. So, but Nina, you have to make a decision though. So we, okay. Because like we said, we have to get her going.
No, I get it.
Have another call. It's the only two of us right now.
Road says 2235.
Okay, guys, have we
Yeah.
come to a decision?
no, we're still struggling.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we either need to make one, or we're gonna do a refusal with this back and forth thing.
Like right now, I've given you guys a lot of
I very appreciate it. I just,
lot of
if
chances,
I-
a lot of times.
If I refuse, how long can I drive? Because I need to drive for my job. I don't know what to do.
refusal is typically
Refusals.
1 year. Right, compared to 9 months. If you take a test, it's typically 9 months, but 1 month after you can get an interlock.
Interlock for 2 years.
What's an interlock?
Interlock is that.
Blown up thing.
So, just start your ignition.
All right,
So,
but
okay, Nina, I do need a decision though.
I
Okay?
just don't.
Okay, we've
My
been more than patient.
I know.
So,
I appreciate it. I just don't know what the best. I'm sorry. I just don't. I just don't know.
all right. Well,
Can we get literally like
we're
No,
we're
we're
literally
done,
this
man.
is we're done. So turn around, put your hands behind your back. And you can make a decision in the car, okay?
My car is still running. I think.
We're gonna park your car.
I think my key's in there.
Okay, do you want it towed or do you want it parked?
No.
I'll park it.
I think my
Well,
key.
We'll get it-
I
we'll get it
can't
parked.
let
We'll get it
I can't let
parked.
Drew park it, but I could have it. I'll park it
parked.
here in Safeway if that's
my
what.
dog is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
If not, I could have it towed.
No, it could be part.
Okay.
My wallet is.
Well,
Is my-
you need your wallet? You have your cell phone.
Where's
Do you need
my-
your wallet?
It's okay.
I don't
It's
know.
okay.
I'm sorry.
It's lots of 4-1 in custody.
I was trying to put it on my father in custody.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not trying to. I'm not resisting.
No,
anything.
you're good.
I
I'm
know.
just so you want your wallet.
Well,
And your cell phone?
I was trying to put my key to the.
We will.
I was trying to put my key on it, and
Hey,
you saw me
for-
trying to put my key on it.
I didn't realize that. 15 caller in custody earlier.
I think it's in there. My
Okay.
key is in there. Obviously, I was driving the car.
2257.
I'm trying
So-
to.
Well, you have your cell phone. We'll grab your wallet. Let's take a walk back to my car over here, okay?
And if your car is running, you have one of the keys that,
That's what I'm trying to.
like an auto thing? Okay. So let me go park it in the Safeway.
recognize that.
Okay.
I just had a party call in advising that they had picked up a female party along Highway 285 near day trip who had been punched and kicked out of a vehicle. They picked her up and drove her back to the Surf Hotel, where she advised the bad guy came back and picked her up.
I don't know if that's in Park or. Yeah.
Can I take it?
Yeah. If that's okay with her. And that's- So. Let's see if she made a decision here.
Seriously.
Yeah. It's.
What
Should I? Like I said, I don't know until I talk to Segala. I'm not sure. I'll ask the cat here in a sec.
You didn't see it?
No, I was over here. But I mean, I trust that she knows what she's doing. And I mean,
I'm not. You know, I'm not trying to.
Oh, 911. In our watch.
I did.
I think you just.
Oh, did you?
Can I build?
Drew's just asking what your stop was for.
Sorry, what?
What was your PC again?
Expired registration.
Oh, okay. So.
Jesus. Prior registration.
That's what I said. I believe that's part of it.
Did you get a test?
Do you have her wallet?
Yeah. So Drew has it here. You want Drew to take your keys in your wallet, or do you want that to go with you?
I guess so if I can.
You're okay. You're okay.
Okay.
Nina, you're okay.
I'm honestly not okay.
No, it's okay.
So he has your wallet
okay.
and your keys. Do you want him to have it, or do you want it to go with you?
Do I need my identification? I never.
I'm literally
I
walking up.
have your ID.
Are you gonna take her up to the hill?
You have my cell phone.
She has to go to the
My dog is.
to the county jail.
Have you chosen a test?
I don't know what the best thing is to do.
I can't change the rules for.
No, I don't know
Okay.
what to do.
Do you want him to keep your keys and wallet?
For my car, yes, but you have my cell phone.
I'm coming to get you. I'm coming
I
to
have your
get
cell
you.
phone and your ID.
Is there anything else that you might need?
I'm
Is there
coming to
anything else
get
that
you
you
right now.
need?
Like I'm
I
coming to
don't know.
get
I've
you.
never been in this situation, but is there anything else that you might need from my wallet that might be?
Not for me.
No.
Not
Okay.
if you need anything. Okay.
All right. So it's.
So you're good with him keeping your wallet and your keys?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, my dog is not okay.
Oh, she might change her mind at the jail if she wants a breath test there, and then so be it. But,
Okay.
all right. I'm gonna go deal with this thing at Loaf and Jug,
Yes.
and then I'll help you out with that.
Like, I might. That way, can I get her out to, like ASAP? Like
Yeah, as soon as she goes through the booking process, then she should be eligible to bond. But that's, let me give you the number to the jail, and you can call them, and they can kind of give you an idea.
Okay, Nick, I'm gonna take off.
Yeah.
You good?
Tracy won't be working right now, but you can call jail control.
My phone's dead.
So 530-5702.
5702.
I'll try to, I don't know if I
Or
have.
you can.
Is there?
It's so. You know, you're familiar with it. Okay, you
familiar.
can walk into the front there and talk to them.
You want me to
How
text?
fast can I get her out?
Which probably as soon as she's goes through the booking process, and it depends if she chooses a test, that'll take a little bit longer. If she doesn't, it'll just be getting her booked in, and then she'll be able to bond out. If she's never had a DUI before, her bond should be $1,000 cash surety.
Realizing across the midline of the street ever.
Okay.
So I'll
Well,
walk up there?
I got to run up to this. I have another emergent call, or semi-emergent.
Alright, I'm sorry. Nick?
So, all right, Drew. See ya.